Okay. I think I'm audible. Hmm. Yeah. People with great passion can make the impossible happen. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. It's nice to introduce myself to you with some anecdotes. Just I was born in Pudukkottai. It is my native place, and no stars appeared in the sky, so telling something special about my birth. And I was born with three sisters and two brothers. I am the last in my family, and I was brought up in Trichy Bell Township, where my father was working. And those days in Trichy was memorable in my life. I cherish that period. And you all know we are the blessed kid in those days. We don't have any foundation courses, no drawing classes, art classes, or music classes, nothing. We enjoyed playing all the time. St. Joseph's Primary School was the school in which I studied first, and then I switched over to YWCA, that is Young Women's Christian Association School, there in Trichy Township itself. And we have a group of friends playing all the way in the evening, and we played cricket, hockey, all self-made bats. No purchasing of the bats. None of our parents have got those things those days. And when I was in my sixth standard, I got a hockey stick, and only three of around 15 of my boys, those who are playing there, had the hockey stick, and it was a pride those days. And the other time we used to play this type of top and then marbles, all that we enjoy those days. And these games comes in season, you know. This season is not actually influenced by climate. This is completely different. We will be playing one game and we will not know when it is going to be replaced by the other. Nobody knows, and it slowly gets replaced by the other game. And we play that for 2.5 months and we enjoy. Then again, the next game comes. Like that, it goes on. And that was a very nice days that I had. Then, post retirement of my father, we came to Chennai, and I got admission in Janagi Ramachandran Kalalayam Matriculation Higher Secondary School in Vadapalani. And you all know Chennai is a place where many cine people are there, and many of my schoolmates were cine actors and child artists, most of them, like the present day comedian Aarti was there, then Tinku, Sonia, and Suresh, all Master Suresh, all of them are my schoolmates. And then heroine Sivaranjani was my classmate, of course, and all these people were there. And none of them introduced me to any of the directors. Very selfish people, anyway. Uh, but still, those days, no, it is very nice to see those people and growing along with them and seeing them in the movies. All is very fine. Then I came to SVM in Rayapeta for my 11th and 12th. See, the film connection always continues, you know. I had my classmate and friend, has bundle of talents. Those days he used to rock in the school shows. And later he became a very famous actor, of course. He is Ian Jagan. He was my classmate that time. And it was all very fun. First time when I gave a public speaking was when I was in 4th standard in my St. Joseph Primary School. That time I heard my voice echoing. That time I just stopped my speech after a small introduction. It is not even a brief introduction, it's a very small introduction. I stopped. I couldn't continue further. Then only in JRK, I developed my speaking skills and I was able to give a speech. And then when I come to my 11th and 12th, I improved my Tamil speaking skills and I was able to do well. Then I went to Laila College. As any of the Indian kids, I couldn't accomplish my dream to become a doctor. So I went to Laila College pursuing my study. Again, the film connection continues. I was in zoology department, and one day in visual communication department, there was a advertisement saying that the great director Balu Mahendra sir is coming to give a guest lecture. So we people from different departments, it was displayed in the notice board, in the common notice board. So not even in department notice board. So all of us were there listening to his lecture. It was an amazing lecture. He was speaking about the stories and the art of making film. It was an excellent lecture. And after the lecture, we all came. Some of our friends were gathered. We speak about the the amount of knowledge that Balu Mahendra sir has and everything. And then as a good boys, we all went back home. Among the group, there was one bad boy. who followed Balu Mahendra, sir, and he was asking a chance for him to become his assistant. And that gentleman has got a chance, and he was working with Balu Mahendra. We don't know. And at one particular point, we understand that bad boy has become a great director, and he is none other than Vetrimaran. See, and later, of course, I had great passion for teaching. So I joined BEd in Western College of Education, and I came out with gold medal. And I pursue my teaching career with pride and success. Of course, my wife, my kids, everybody enjoy this profession, what I'm holding now. See, this is also a very important thing in life. Certain professions, for our passion, we take, but still it may not be so helpful for the family, or sometimes even the family may not know 100% they like that. But in that way, I'm very satisfied. And now, at the end of the speech, I would like to say something for you. The life teaches certain lessons. Many of the child artists with whom I was studying, and I know them, they couldn't bloom as a very great actors in their future. Yeah, see, not all can become Ulaganayakan Kamal. The reason is when they are introduced into the film world, they are introduced by their parents. Many of them don't have any passion, so they just left it and they couldn't continue there. And some of them come inside because of compulsion that everybody was telling them as actors, so they come inside and they didn't do well. But Jagan was from a mediocre family because he is my friend. I take that privilege from a mediocre family, but still because of his passion, because of not only because of his talents, he is able to enter into the film industry with struggle, and now still he is able to prove himself. And the same with Vechimaran. I was just telling as a joke, but it is not so easy to be an assistant for Mr. Balu Mahendra sir. He gave him one book in the evening and asked him to finish it that night and give a script. He did it, and then he became assistant director for Balu Mahendra sir. So this is the way it goes. And people with great passion only can make the impossible happen. Thank you. It's a great pleasure to speaking with you all. Thank you. Over to Toastmaster of the day.